The 2026 Formula One season is shaping up to be quite a dramatic one. As we look ahead, many drivers are on the verge of making big moves that could completely alter the landscape of the sport. One of the most talked about rumors is the potential switch of Sergio Perez to Cadillac, an American team set to join the grid in 2026. But that's not all. Another bombshell could drop with George Russell making a surprise move to Red Bull. These two could be the key players in transforming F1 as we know it. Let's start by focusing on Perez and the growing rumors linking him to Cadillac. This American team isn't just entering F1. They plan to start producing their own engines by 2029. Perez, who has been a solid driver with plenty of experience, is rumored to be involved with Cadillac, especially after news broke that the team would be hosting an event during the Miami Grand Prix. According to Mario Andretti, the director of the company, Perez is a strong candidate for the seat due to his experience and the powerful backing behind him. Andretti emphasized that they were keeping things quiet for now, but it's clear that Perez is in the running. Andretti further explained that while there are plenty of talented drivers in the United States, not many have the right licenses or experience to be considered for a top seat. Perez, however, fits the bill perfectly. He's a popular figure in the U.S., especially at tracks like Austin and Miami, where he has a massive following. The support for Perez is undeniable, and with the kind of financial backing Cadillac has behind him, it seems like a no-brainer. But the real twist comes with the second seat, which is still up for grabs. In an unexpected turn of events, rumors suggest that a driver who briefly retired could make a comeback to F1. Joe, who has worked with Ferrari engines throughout his career, is a strong contender for this seat. Cadillac, looking for someone with extensive experience, could see Joe as the ideal candidate. Talks are reportedly well underway, but nothing is confirmed just yet. The drama surrounding these driver changes is sure to keep fans on the edge of their seats in the lead-up to 2026. Meanwhile, in the ever-evolving world of Formula One, one of the most talked-about names is Max Verstoppen. The four-time world champion has been at the center of speculation, with many claiming that his time at Red Bull might be coming to an end sooner than expected. This comes after what some describe as a downturn in the team's performance. Verstappen's future is uncertain, and rumors are swirling that he may activate a contract clause that would allow him to leave Red Bull if he's not in the top three of the Drivers' Championship. However, it's still unclear when or if this clause will come into play. Marco, a key figure at Red Bull, suggested that the team needs to improve their car to make sure the clause doesn't become relevant. If Verstappen does fall behind the McLaren drivers, there could be a shift in his attitude towards the team. Despite the uncertainty, Red Bull remains focused on their goal of securing a fifth title, and they hope Verstappen will be with them for the long haul. The rumors surrounding Verstappen's potential departure from Red Bull have gained momentum, especially with a massive offer from Aston Martin. It's been reported that Aston Martin is prepared to offer Verstappen a $300 million deal over 3 years, a tempting offer considering the backing of Newey and Honda. This offer could be difficult for Verstappen to turn down, and it's unclear whether Red Bull will be able to match or surpass this potential deal. But it's not just Aston Martin that's interested in the world champion. Mercedes, too, is keeping a close eye on the situation. While Mercedes' team principal, Toto Wolff, has committed to the current lineup, he is unlikely to pass up the opportunity to bring Verstappen into the fold. Wolff has missed the chance to sign Verstappen before, and he will certainly not want to let him slip away again. If the stars align, Mercedes could become Verstappen's team of the future, offering him a chance to continue his championship success. The situation at Mercedes is evolving, with Verstappen's potential arrival possibly reshaping the team's future. If he joins, one of the current drivers will likely have to make way. Most speculations point to George Russell being the one to leave, as both he and Wolff are aware of the growing likelihood of a big shift within the team. While Russell has expressed his commitment to Mercedes, the dynamics of the situation could change quickly if Verstappen enters the picture. For now, Mercedes will hold off on any official moves, waiting for the European leg of the season to finalize any decisions. However, until an official announcement is made, many of these rumors remain just that, rumors. Similar speculation surrounded Lewis Hamilton in the past, and we all know how that turned out. The possibility of Verstoppen joining Mercedes remains uncertain, but if it happens, it would mark a monumental shift in the sport and possibly change the course of future seasons. Another potential surprise is the rise of 17-year-old Arvid Lindblad, who recently made headlines by winning his first Formula 2 championship sprint race in Jeddah. Both Marco and the team were full of praise for the young driver, highlighting his impressive speed and potential. Lindblad is being touted as the next big thing, with many already predicting he could become a world champion in the future. However, this puts added pressure on Liam Lawson, who's been struggling to meet expectations. Despite his efforts, Lawson has failed to score points in his early Red Bull outings, which could ultimately affect his future with the team. Red Bull's senior management is already considering alternative options, and it seems that Lindblad could be the one to replace him in the near future. Marco has hinted that Lindblad's impressive performance and natural talent make him a serious contender to fill a spot in the main team. Meanwhile, there's also the growing discussion surrounding the future of Hajar, another young Red Bull driver who has been making waves this season. Marco has labeled him as one of the standout rookies, especially after his consistent performances, including scoring points twice in the early part of the season. Despite a few slip-ups, including a minor error in Australia, Hajar's ability to manage tire wear and set competitive lap times has impressed many within the team. The Red Bull team seems to be leaning more toward Hajar's development, viewing him as a potential future star. His calm demeanor and consistent performance under pressure have earned him a strong reputation in the paddock, and it's becoming increasingly likely that he will be a key part of the team's future. As the 2026 season approaches, it's clear that the transfer market in Formula One is heating up with more surprises on the horizon. From Perez's potential move to Cadillac to Max Verstappen's uncertain future at Red Bull, the landscape of the sport could look very different in just a few years. With drivers like Hajar, Lindblad, and Behrman making their mark, it's a new generation ready to step up. At the same time, experienced names like Bottas and Zhou might bring their expertise to teams like Cadillac, shaping the future in unexpected ways. Formula One is entering a period of massive change, with so much potential for exciting new partnerships and rivalries. It will be fascinating to see how everything unfolds and which drivers will make a lasting impact in the sport. So, stay tuned for more updates and let us know in the comments what you think about the upcoming driver transfers. The future of Formula One is looking very intriguing indeed.